hurt and it was emotional, but we had to learn that we cannot continue as a sustainable business if we are not financially sustainable. October saw our ambitions and growth generate a turn for some outside investment. We were still running losses with the current setup and knew we would need further investment to grow and break even in the following years. Mike, our CEO, took on this daunting task and we pretty much lost him to the business for 3 months.
It's thought I'd never see you again!
He pitched to over 35 investors who all showed huge interest, but all ended up turning us down for many different reasons.
I'm out.
So I'm out.
Being too young, being already too big, not the right setup, not the right timing, too much competition, and so forth. We learned a lot through this period. The biggest learning was to not let it get us down, and as Rick Astley would say, maybe you can obviously play the clip. I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. November, we realized how powerful our community was. We announced our first Cancel Black Friday campaign by donating all profits to environmental charities. With the help of you, we raised over 13,000 euros. This was important for 2 reasons. It was a coming together as a community to do something good in a typical mass-consuming, profit-driving period. And 2, it showed us how powerful this community was when uniting on something. This allowed us to evolve Buy for Good into something much bigger. If you've been following us for some time, you will know each month we choose a different topic and cause to raise money for. So far, you've raised over 50,000 euros for charities fighting environmental and social injustice. If we needed a reason to get up every morning to work, this was it. We truly believe this is how we can make an even bigger impact beyond our mission. In December, the brand officially became vegan, having the stamp of approval from PETA. This was pretty big for us. Veganism and sustainability go hand in hand, and whilst we were super excited and happy about this announcement, all of a sudden the drama started. We were legally threatened by Naked for various reasons, which, to be honest, we deemed as complete nonsense. Should we engage expensive lawyers? What if we lost? Would we lose the brand? Would this be the end of us? These were all questions we discussed, and we decided to be bold, fearless, and push back. We went public with our response, putting to shame their embarrassing efforts to try and shut down a growing startup only 6 months old. The response was incredible. Seeing how you cheered us up meant a lot to us, and ever since, Naked has been completely silent against us.
So, thank you so much.
3 months had passed since the finance raising had begun, and we were constantly on a "this is definitely the one" for it to then end up not happening. Time was running out, and we thought we'd had the best Christmas news ever, a spoken agreement in place with a strategic investor. A few days later, we had a sudden, unexpected collapse and pull out of the deal, which was our final straw. The worst part about this whole process was feeling like we failed. We had no other choice than to restructure the company, letting go of some extremely talented and wonderful people. These moments are always extremely difficult as a business because you're dealing with the toughest decisions you can make. It hurt and it was emotional, but we had to learn that we cannot continue as a sustainable business if we are not financially sustainable.
That made me sad.
In January, we stood strong on our anti-sale period. We knew this was challenging as you're facing huge competition from the entire retail space operating on massive discounts. We actually ended up having one of our best months so far. In February, we officially signed in with the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, whose aim is to make fashion circular.
Now that I've had time to absorb it, loving this.
We released our first denims under the Jeans Redesign Program, which is a guideline on how to make jeans for a circular economy, which means, you got it, they can be easily recycled in the future. Last month, we released our truly innovative Zero Impact t-shirt after a long period of investigation and hard work. We made an entire video on this process if you want to check it out, but this is where we are going with the brand, creating innovative products that serve a purpose.
That's a great idea.
It's now May and we're 1 year old. The journey hasn't been easy, but it's been a crazy experience. We learned a lot, to not try and do everything at once. Cliche, but at times we've been caught trying to do too much rather than fine-tuning one thing, then moving on to the next. Without the incredible team that makes up New In, we wouldn't be here today. Simple as. Every single member's put everything into this brand, and we're blessed to be able to work with such creative, talented, and inspiring people. And without you, we would be nothing. Just another fashion brand trying to navigate this already congested space. Here's to another year. Happy birthday to us. Thank you for contributing and becoming part of our journey. Let's see how year 2 goes.
Proud of us.
I'm proud of us.